Hello. I feel like it's been a while, and it has been a while. I just have not picked up my camera to vlog for so long, and I think I got scared to do it. So I've been gone a while, and I'm pretty sure my last video I said I haven't vlogged for ages and I didn't mean to take time off, and then I took more time off, so sorry about that. But I'm back. How is everyone? I feel like I have literally just ignored YouTube and forgot that it was a platform. I've been consuming so much YouTube lately, and I suddenly felt really sad that I hadn't been filming, so I thought I'd film again. Yeah, I feel like I just got the fear, and I haven't felt creative lately, so I just stopped vlogging and stopped filming, and I feel like I've neglected YouTube. But it is one of my favourite platforms, so I'm very sad I did that. But I'm back, and as you can tell from the title of this video, I am coming back with a huge commitment to you guys. All 7 of you that watch my videos. So if you can't tell from the title, I am going to be doing Vlogmas for the first time ever. And I'm terrified because I cannot be consistent in my life. I feel like I can't be consistent in anything I ever do. I find a hobby, I do it for a bit, I get bored, I finish. I try and go to the gym, I do it for a bit, and then I fall out of it. Even reading, I like get into a real load of reading and then I won't read for months. So I'm making this video as a kind of like a signed seal and deal, like proof that I said I'm gonna do it, so that you can hold me accountable for saying that I'm gonna do it if I don't do it. This has stemmed from the fact that Zoe and Alfie are doing Vlogmas, and I was on the treadmill watching an Alfie vlog of them saying how much they do Vlogmas, how much they love it, and I was like, I love watching Vlogmas and I really want to get in on the love and the joy of Christmas. But lately I have not felt creative, and I have felt the most anxious I've ever felt in my life. And it kind of got me thinking that although I want to really enjoy Christmas, there is an immense pressure when people are going, what are you doing for Christmas? What are you doing for Christmas? Ah, Christmas this, Christmas that. It can feel a bit stressful. I thought I would bring a different side of Vlogmas to YouTube, and a complete and utter real life reality, basically. I am really struggling with anxiety. There is absolutely no reason for me to be anxious, but I am. And it is just what it is. And I want to be someone who can create a space for people that might feel guilty for feeling anxious, especially around Christmas. And I basically want to document my journey of trying to get myself out of my head, because at the moment, most of the time I spend in here and not living in reality. I don't want to put a downer on Christmas, I want to make it reality. So I want to create Christmas joy. I want to force myself to actually go and experience Christmas, because when you're anxious you can really find yourself kind of staying and doing the same things and staying inside, and that doesn't help at all. So you've got to kind of push yourself out there and put yourself out of your comfort zone to try and make yourself feel better, and that's what I'm going to do. But I want to be festive. I've got a few things planned that are going to be super festive. So yeah, I thought I would do Vlogmas X, like collab the anxiety diaries, and I want to just document how I'm feeling, how each day comes. I do think Vlogmas is going to be hard, because when I work Monday to Wednesday, sometimes I have to travel to the office, which takes hours, so I'm working like a 12-13 hour day essentially. So I feel like Vlogmas is going to be a huge challenge. But there are a few things that I can do kind of while I'm at work, not at physical work, but like in my lunch break and after work as well. So hopefully I can kind of try and tie that in. I also have a work party, a work Christmas party, where we are doing like a bake-off style event. So I'm going to try and film some of that. So yeah, I've got some fun things planned, but I do think I might have to potentially cheat a little bit and do some pre-filming on other days and then slot it into my working days. But I also think like a sit down chatty video. I always love Zoe and Alfie's Vlogmas, and they always answer a question at the end. I love that. So I might try and do like a question day or a couple of question days where I'm in the office and I actually can't film a lot. It might not be too Christmassy, but I just feel like it'll be good to kind of show you don't have to do something Christmassy every single day in December. There's no pressure to do that, but it's good to just kind of chit chat and do things like that. But hopefully this is something you guys will enjoy and maybe learn from, and we can grow a nice little community, maybe get some new people in on the community and have some festive fun while also being a bit realistic with it, and I hope that's enjoyable to watch. I'm currently drinking a hotel chocolate coffee, which I'm not loving. I have a Velvetizer and I love the hot chocolates from there. Best hot chocolates you will ever drink. I will stand by that and die on that hill. But the coffee ones I don't like. I don't rate them. I'm really not enjoying them. I find them quite bitter and I think the coffee doesn't taste very nice. But anyway, I need the coffee, I need the caffeine, so I'm having it. It's a nice cozy smooth drink. This is what it looks like without spilling it on the carpet. You might not be able to see that. I don't know about the coffee taste. But anyway, that's enough about what I'm going to do in December. We've got quite a few, I think we've got like 5 days until December anyway. So now it's trying to get stockpiling content. No, I'm joking. But I thought I'd just catch up with you about kind of life and what I've been up to. Basically, I've not been doing a lot. I did, or I'm trying to do, no spend November. It's not gone fully successfully. I have spent some money. I've managed to save way more than I expected I could, so that's really good. But essentially, because I'm trying not to spend any money, I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been doing anything fun. Because my partner and I are trying to save up to pay some debts off that we need to pay, we are literally spending money. We're trying not to spend any money anyway. We've got like a savings plan and we've got a time frame in which we need to save a certain amount, and it's going really well. We're doing really good. I've been hunkering down and I've been doing a lot of reading. I have been really enjoying reading so much. I always do enjoy reading. It's one of my main favourite hobbies. Could you tell? You couldn't tell. I love reading. But my also main hobby is buying books, apparently, because I've got too many to handle. One book I've been really reading at the moment is this brick, Alchemized. I had a comment on my other video of someone saying I'd love to know how you're getting on with Alchemized because they'd bought a copy. This essentially went super viral on TikTok. One, because it's so big. Two, because the Waterstones edition has beautiful sprayed edges. And three, because it absolutely emotionally destroys people. And I was like, yes please. I'm not anxious enough. Let's do some of that. So I'm this much through, so well over half, maybe well over a third, or about a third I would say, and I hate it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I hated the first part and I was like, I can't, this is basically like £25, which is really expensive in my opinion for a book. I buy a lot of my books at the car boots, they're like £1. So £25, yeah, okay, it's 1,000 pages. But I was like, this is too expensive to not finish. I have to finish this. So I got past the first part, and essentially a little bit of a backstory. If you're into reading, then you will probably have heard of Alchemized. But essentially, it's based off fan fiction of Hermione and Draco by an author called Senlin Yu, if I've said that correctly. And they basically published a book, or I don't think they published it. They wrote a book about Hermione and Draco, and it was like set in a different world, I think. I haven't read it. Set in a different world where Voldemort won and Draco and Hermione have like a romance. Because it's fan fiction, they couldn't officially publish it, so they rewrote it as Alchemized and changed all the characters, changed the story so it's fine as a standalone book. And the old one was called Manacled and this is called Alchemized. So essentially it is Harry Potter fan fiction, but it's written so you can read this book. You don't need to read Manacled, you can just read this and it's a standalone story. Anyway, I've been really trying to get into that, but I am also reading at the same time Throne of Glass by Sarah J Maas. I should have known that off the top of my head because I read ACOTAR and I absolutely loved ACOTAR. I did find it kind of slow, but I still really loved it. But Throne of Glass, essentially one of my friends said that I have to hurry up and read it ASAP because she wants to talk to me about it. And I started reading it. I can basically text her at any point and be like, oh my god, this happened. And she will be like, yeah. So I'm really enjoying that. I read the first, which is like the prequel book, and loved it. And then I'm like, no, I cannot go into 2026 with this book looming over me. Alchemized. So I'm gonna really smash through it, finish Alchemized, and then I can start 2026 off with Throne of Glass. But that's what I've been busy with myself at the moment. I need to sip this, otherwise it's gonna be so cold. And then the other thing I'm really busying myself with is reselling, because it helps pay the bills. October I bought a load of vintage knitted jumpers from an app called Fleek, and it's basically where you can buy a load of wholesale stuff. So I've been really getting into buying stock specifically for reselling instead of just going to the odd car boot or charity shop and picking up the odd bit. It's like not very profitable, so I've been specifically bulk buying stock. So that has been really taking up a lot of my time because I want to try and earn as much money as I can to save a lot of money. And most of my days, instead of picking up a camera, I have basically been just taking photos of stuff and listing on Vinted and posting it and sending it. So that might be quite a big part of my Vlogmas as well, is showing you how my sales are going throughout the Christmas period. October was like my best month ever, and in November it seems to just dropped off a cliff. And I think because it's Black Friday, everyone is getting excited about new stuff and big deals on big brands, and they're thinking about Christmas gifting and not buying for themselves. So I don't think Vinted is really somewhere people are buying for Christmas or necessarily buying for themselves, because their mindset is elsewhere, which is fine. But I think it'd be quite interesting. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. Kind of show you my journey and show you what it's like day to day as a reseller. That's what I've been really busy with, and I haven't thought about filming. Essentially, I've not been doing much different things, so there's not been much to film unless you want to see me pack parcels every day and read a few pages of Alchemized, and that's about it. Hopefully December can be a bit more exciting and I can kind of get different things done for you. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. I don't think I've got anything else to update you on. Everything's just the same. Saving money, trying not to spend money, but spending money on stock, but selling things and making money, and reading and eating and sipping chocolate. To be fair, the other day I did go to Dunster Castle with Cams because we've never been there before, and it's fairly local to us. So I have filmed a few clips on my iPhone, so I'll insert them at the end of this video so you've got a little bit of something else rather than just me talking. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've done a lot of talking, so I appreciate if you've made it this far. Well done you, thank you very much. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let me know what you're doing for Christmas. Are you going to do Vlogmas yourself, or are you just watching? Who you are most excited to watch Vlogmas for? Me, Zoe Sugg and Alfie Days. Always absolutely love their videos, so I'm very excited for them. But if you've got any other YouTubers, Vlogmases that you recommend, let me know. I'm always keen for more Vlogmas content. If you want to watch Vlogmas from me, hit the subscribe and I will see you on the 1st of December. Here's a nice few clips of me at Dunster Castle. See you then. Bye. We've arrived and it's very cold. I've got a jumper, a fleece and a coat on. It might rain on us, but it looks so pretty. So yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a load of grounds. There's the actual castle, there's like a watermill, cafe, there's all sorts. So come have a little explore. I like how there's just that random little bit.
Turret probably.
Just disjointed. This is pretty. Should we go in then? Just got a coffee from there. Why do you always spoil my videos? What was that?
Like, it's nice that we're not peasants.
Yeah.
Well, we are, but in a different way.
Yeah, we're like, yeah,
we're not,
classy peasants.
Yeah, we can just
we're not like forced to.
Come and pretend and walk around with the old house and be like.
Yeah, that's it.
Instead of being thrown into dungeons.
Yeah. Caramel latte. Caramel. Oh, these are pretty. I actually really like dahlias. Having a little mooch around the town now. Look how pretty this is. Such a sleepy town vibes. Some things are open, some things are not, but we're going in the bits. Cams, have you seen those cows? They're fun.
I like the pheasant.
I like the pheasant too, little rope pheasant. Come on then, let's go in. Look at the cushion. Alright, let's just have a little mooch inside.